If you found this video helpful, or if you want to help support our channel so we can make quality content, please support us on Patreon. We'll have a link below. Thanks for watching.
We got our first 5 limes, juiced them up, ready to get rich. When you're charging the scooters, you got to make sure that your plug is in there good. This one here, I had to wrap around the handle and push it over that way to be able to get it to charge. When it was just plugged in, it was not charging, because a lot of times when you have charging ports, they get messed up. This guy's pretty jacked up. Most of the scooters that I have, you know, the bells are missing on them, which is kind of crazy because, you know, people, I guess, beat them up. They don't care. And a lot of them have been, epoxied or glued on the top because I guess they had to work on them, stuff like that. But, you know, I did this for one day. Well, I did it for 3 days, but I was able to capture them for one day. And I think pretty much the scooter game is dead for me. You know, I'm going to keep my heart rate low. I'm going to have fun with my family and make some money on the side. All right, so up here it shows that we have to return our scooters by 7 o'clock. It shows us how much they are charging, how much time we have left, how much it pays out, and what percentage of the battery has been filled. You can also click up here. You can see that as well in the top right hand corner. Shows you that I've got 5 limes ready to go. And then also you see here with your limes, you got limes that are ready to be picked up. Now the crazy thing is the app will give you phantom limes, where you'll instantly see like a bunch of limes that are ready to be harvested, and then like that you see all these limes that are ready to be harvested, but when you zoom in they all disappear. And so it's pretty crazy. You know, you'll be driving around trying to pick up limes and there's only a few out there, but it shows you on the app that there's like 20 or 30 available. Pretty deceiving. It's a little glitch that's in the system. And so yeah, so you see like there's not a lot out there. There's only a few, but it shows you like 20 or 30 that are ready to be picked up. So something you want to be aware of. And then when you're ready to serve, you just click the serve button on the top. It shows you all of the different places to serve it. You can click on one that you want, and then you can reserve the hub so that you can go ahead and deposit it where they are. And it gives you a little bit of time to get there so that you can drop them off. I think the only big perk that is super awesome about this is that once you release them to harvest them and juice them, you have the ability to be able to ride them, and you get to ride them for free, which I think is pretty awesome. And you know, that excitement probably wears off after juicing them a couple times, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. Me and my family are going to be able to ride these before I take them back, and you know, then we'll be done. All juiced up and ready to serve. Now on the app they say they're 100%, but on the modules they all say 99.9. When they're done charging, the light turns from red to green. So I've arrived at my hub, and it shows that it is reserved, and then you can go ahead and click more details. And then it shows you that you're supposed to line them all up, you lock them and serve them, and then you take a picture when you're done. All right, so you're only able to reserve one hub at a time. I just dropped off my first 4 at one hub that I was able to reserve the whole thing. Now I'm going to drop off my last one, and when you reserve it, it grays it out, and it reserves it for 30 minutes, so you're able to navigate to it. And then once you get there, you just serve it, take a picture of it, and it's ready to go. All right, we got them all lined up. We got them ready to lock and serve. Here's a hub that already has 3 scooters at it. We're gonna put the last one in there. So sad to see him go. He's gonna be with his family though. The crazy thing is even though I've dropped off all of my limes, and you see that I don't have any limes available, you still have the availability to reserve a hub, which is kind of silly. They should make it so that once you have no more limes, you shouldn't be able to reserve a hub. And, you know, because that could tie it up for some other people.
You know, I've been out there a couple times. The first 2 times I got 0. You know, I was pretty excited the first day when I was going to pick up 4 scooters just like that. And I was waiting at 9 o'clock to be able to pick them up. And they were out of the zone and they were fully charged, so they didn't need to be charged. I picked up these 5 scooters today. These are the first ones that I'm actually going to be charging because where I'm located in San Antonio, it's all basically downtown, and we've got a lot of one-way streets, a lot of 2 lanes, or opposite directions, 1 lane each way. So you got people that are illegally parking up on curbs, you know, cutting you off, and, you know, just ruthless, you know. And for me, you know, I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to break the law. I'm not going to get a ticket that erases all of my profits. You know, get a $200 ticket for illegally parking and, you know, erase a whole week or a month of profits. You know, I'm just not going to do it. And so like today, I was actually grabbing some scooters to charge, and I had 3 lined up. I was able to scan the first 2, and as I was scanning the second one, some guy came up, grabbed the other one, and scanned it while I was standing there with the freaking scooter. Like, you know, I'm not going to fight somebody over a $4 scooter. It's ridiculous. So, you know, if you're thinking about charging scooters, whether it's Bird or Lime.
So I went ahead and dropped off my limes for probably my one and only time serving limes. It would be great if it was so easy to be able to pick up the scooters as it is to drop them off, because dropping them off, no stress, really easy. You know, I love how you can reserve them and you got 30 minutes to get there. It would be great if they had an option that you were able to navigate in-app to the closest one to you to be able to pick them up, as opposed to having to try to go out into Waze or Google Maps and then having to go back into the Lime, refresh to make sure it's still there. If you could navigate inside the app, you know, continuously refreshing to make sure that it's still there, or even if you had the ability to be able to lock it. If you were within a mile, if you could lock it so that you had the ability to get it, it would be a lot less stressful. So I think that would also save all these people illegally parking, you know, having to try to, you know, zoom in and out of lanes and drive crazy and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, hopefully Lime does some updates and makes it a little bit more user-friendly, because, you know, it's kind of dangerous trying to go in and out of the navigation app and then go back into the Lime app, see where it is, see the GPS, you know, how it looks on the GPS to see exactly where it is. And, you know, it's a great way to make money if it wasn't so dangerous and stressful. But you know, dropping them off, super easy. It took me like 5 or 6 minutes to do both my hubs and drop-offs. That was nice. And, you know, if it was that simple to be able to pick them up, I would probably do this every single day, tons and tons and tons. So hopefully the information was helpful. If it was, smack that thumbs up, share it so that other people can find out how it is to do limes